teams. So set 2 underway. Pascual will be blocked. And that's first point for Choco Mucho.
In her face. That was one of the longest rally.
Yeah, mahaba yun. Only the second point of the set. Ponce will go back to Cheng. Berzosa has also been great at the back. Deloria. Andaya. Good reflex. Coronel brings it back to Deloria. And Julia with the coverage. Chance for Choco Mucho. Tia tosses. Cheng attacks and scores.
That time, just Cheng. Maizo Bontillas, only the blocker in front of her, deciding to go long and just swiping it off her hand. Scored at
Pecania with a serve. Asis will be the one to set up. Deloria, that is long. But there was a check.
because of the tall blockers here of Choco Mucho.
Covered by Baliton. Second try. Nice Pontillas trying to go quick. Tolentino rolls over, courtesy of Atienza. Deloria. Napayungan. Oh, it drops for her.
Choco Mucho was scrambling. And in last instance, walang blockers in front of her, just dumping the ball to score that point.
And Galeries Tower now with the lead, 3-2. Tolentino. That is a point for Kat.
Yeah, good thing.
Well, Jules, that was her strength in that last game against the Chameleons. As you mentioned, 7 blocks for her. That's something that, of course, they want to do again against Choco Mucho. Although so far, it's the Flying Titans playing better at the net in this match.
Yeah, we know Rose Baliton, number 2. And that time, scoring a point coming from an attack. And she's also inside our top 10. It's really, you're really eager to spike the ball as hard as you can.
In the previous play, Kat was instructing Tia to give her a lower set. Rondina.
Yeah. The Highrisers, they need to penetrate their hands more. Kasi parang hinaharangan lang nila yung area.
6-7. That's the point for Cici Rondina off the block.
Everyone would really battle it out, no? Lahat sila may talo.
Yeah.
Every team now suffered a loss.
So wala na yung undefeated
card na
right.
Straight to the semis.
That one out of the way.
It's really the hit on the blocker's hand that's taking effect.
Slide for Asis picked up by Ponce. Tolentino again goes far corner. A net touch on Jean Asis. Nauna yung net fault. And already the biggest lead of Choco Mucho in this game. They try to increase it here. Coronel back set to Asis.
You know that running hit coming from Jean Asis.
In last year's PVL draft, talking about Jean Asis. Oh, going for it. Andaya was ready. Tolentino. Picked up by Deloria. Pascual swings. Saved by Cheng. Cici goes up. And that is a block point for Galeries Tower.
Again, doing her smarts na let it brush off the fingertips of the blockers.
Daiza was there. Pascual. And that drops for Gail Pascual.
There you go.
Pecania.
This time Andaya going through the middle blockers for
Choco Mucho. 11 all. Saved by Verzosa. Maizo Pontillas. off the hands, and Galeries Tower overtakes Choco Mucho.
The Galeries Tower taking that lead.
Natawi agad na
Kasi yung mga blockers here on the side of the Galeries Towers are...
Pecaña, that was her 5th point. 4 players now from the Flying Titans with at least 5 points each. Oh, G. Hinasis. Kat Tolentino with 6 points. Right behind Cheng's 10. Coronel back sets. Maizo Pontillas. That one saved by Ponce. Cheng is blocked by Baliton.
Yeah, no coverage on the side of the ball would go deep there. Walang taong naiwan sa likod to get that coverage.
Back to a 2-point lead for the Highrisers. Easy ball. Coronel goes to Baliton. Finds the sweet spot.
Rosel Baliton with 7 blocks. Huge win there.
Cheng. Another block. This time Coronel.
Talagang babalik yung bola.
They turn to have a 4-point lead. Trying to make it 5. And they do so. Courtesy of Deloria. Flying Titans looking for answers. Julia. Oh, you knew that was coming.
Yeah.
Went high up.
This has been the biggest lead for neither both teams. So 6 points.
Pre-game, Julia Coronel, a solid foundation for them as their setter and captain. That's
Ng Flying Titans.
Maddie enjoying her little snack. Baliton scores another. Everyone else from the team. Sumobra. Ponce keeps the ball up. And a point for Choco Mucho. Late in set 2. Still down by 5. Coronel to Pascual. Saved by Cheng. CC goes up. The drop. Covered by Gale. Back row for Deloria. It drops inside for Erica Deloria.
Of the Galeries Tower.
And the response from Choco Mucho is to bring in Ea Laure, who is back on the floor for Choco Mucho after missing the last game. And Rondina, that may be...
So, yun kasi yung training nyo. Pero minsan pagdating sa laro, nag-iiba. Talagang iba rin yung feeling mo as a player eh.
Ibang gana. Tignan natin if they can make it back-to-back. CC fired up with back-to-back points. That's a really good ad that Maggie's doing at the back for her team. Way pa. Can they make it 3 straight? CC again this time. Blocked and almost kept alive by Ponce.
Because of her initial reaction, seeing that the blocker was quite slow on that jump stance. Assist is bringing her hands out to score that point of a block.
Oh, good save by Verzosa and Erica Deloria. Now we're up by 6. Timeout called by Coach Dante.
You need to just go for that drop ball.
Ang dami nang nakahiga dun sa Flying Titans kanina. Better attack this time from Laure. One set point saved, and it is done in set 2 as Erica Deloria gets